Hello everyone, and today I have recorded a full morning of my 9-year-old's homeschool day. I wanted to make this video to give you ideas. My 9-year-old gets up at 6 a.m. on her own and finishes all of her core work by 9 a.m. And so I wanted to give you ideas on how to organize your children's day. It's all about discipline. It's all about doing the same thing every day at the same time and building that discipline in children, which is going to be so beneficial. I worked a long time to be able to get her to be at an independent level, and I'm loving at how it's working, and I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys that a lot of you want to be able to get your children to be independent and to be in charge of their education. And I wanted to go ahead and make this quick video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you at the end. So Jade starts her morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. She has a little alarm that goes off, and she goes ahead and turns it off. It's a great way of making them independent, having a little alarm clock. I'll link below the one that we use. After that, she goes ahead and she does her morning hygiene, and she goes right to making her bed. Teaching children to make their bed in the morning is a discipline that teaches order and care for their space. It's the consistent, small, ordinary disciplines that no one sees that leads to the big successes in life. So in our house, everyone makes their bed, even if their rooms are not perfect. Making their beds in the morning is something that we all do to start off the day, and it really sets the tone for our day. In the morning, she starts off with a fruit bowl. So she cuts up some fruits, put it in a bowl, and gets a glass of water, then heads to her desk. The first thing she starts is her math. Math, I think, is the subject that takes the most brain power, so she starts off with math. And for math, we use a program called Teaching Textbooks, and it's an independent program that she does on her own, and it's also self-grading. She also has her water and her fruit right on her desk so that she can eat while she does her math. She usually does her math on a piece of paper, and then she puts her answers into the computer. And it's been a great program to use, and I'll link it below if you want to learn more about it. After she's done with math, she goes and plays the piano. It gives her a little break from math. Every child in our home is required to play an instrument as part of their homeschool, and Jade is learning to play the piano. So she'll practice the piano for 20 to 30 minutes, whatever her teacher has assigned her to do. I think playing an instrument is a great skill for children to learn. It teaches them discipline, resilience, and it's something beautiful that they can always have with them even when they get older. And all of my children play different instruments. Jade particularly has taken an interest in piano. After she's done with her piano and she's taken a little break, she proceeds to her writing. For writing, I require all of them to write 1 page a day. In today's assignment, she's reading a story and she's rewriting the story with her own additions to it. She can change the story if she likes. She can give it a different ending, but she can make it as interesting as she wants with her own words. I'll link this program below in the description box. The next thing that she proceeds to do is her workbooks. Every day of the week, she has different workbooks that she does depending on the day of the week. She does 1 to 2 pages from these workbooks, and it's very easy to do. In our classroom, we have a unit study shelf, and this month we are studying rocks. And this is something that they're very interested in right now. So we have books, and we have displayed here all of the rocks that they have collected from outside or from our nature walks. And it's just a wonderful thing to display that for them. On the shelf, I have a worksheet that I have her doing today in her science notebook that she's going to be working on. And this is working on learning about the Earth's interior. So she's just going to be doing like a labeling activity here, labeling the different parts of the Earth's interior. Now between 8:30 and 9, Jade is done with all of her core work that she does in the morning, and now we're getting ready for morning time. They get their morning binders, and I start off the day with a devotional. Everything that we do is because of God. And this is how we start our day. We start our day with our devotional. He is the propeller. He is the one that keeps us going, that gives us the strength in our day. Without God, we simply wouldn't be able to do anything that we do. And I want to instill values in my children, and I use different devotionals. I'm going to link below the devotional that we're using right now, which is amazing and we love. Another thing that we read is also a chapter book. And we pick one chapter book a month, and I'm going to link below the one that we're reading. We usually read 1 to 2 chapters of this book. After breakfast, we all split up into doing our morning chores. Jade starts off her morning chores with her little rabbit. It's her little pet rabbit that she absolutely adores. She takes everything out of his cage so that she can sweep under and get everything out. She likes to keep his cage very clean. He is potty trained for the most part, but she always has to make sure that she cleans his cage every day to keep it clean. She likes giving him his greens in the morning, and likes to give him his water and his food so that he has his food right straight in the morning. Another thing is that this little rabbit, he is so adorable. We absolutely love him. He's such a great addition to our family. He doesn't stay in his cage all day. Since he's potty trained, he gets to he's like a little cat, so he gets to go all over the house, and the kids absolutely love playing with him and seeing him. But during the day, when we're doing our work, we do keep him in the cage so that he doesn't interrupt the work, and so that the kids don't get distracted with him. Every child has 2 areas in the house that they take care of. Jade has the first floor bathroom that she takes care of every morning. She just does a quick wash of the toilet, and she wipes down the counter there and cleans it up. Another area that she has to keep clean is the living room, where we just showed you with the rabbit. And this is her area, so throughout the day she's to keep this whole area clean. Anything that's on the floor, the cushions, anything that's out of place that doesn't belong there, she's to take it out. And then what I do is they have a little chart where they check off that they've done their areas for the day. If at the end of the month they've checked out every single box, that they've done their work every single day, they get to earn something special. And I could talk more about that in another video, but I've talked about my chores, and I'll link some of those videos below in the description box. In the afternoon, Jade gets to do her hobbies, and this is what I call our electives. I usually try to pick out something that they love. So for this particular day, she is doing sculpting. She loves sculpting, and she has a whole collection of the little charms that she have made out of polymer clay. And this is working with polymer clay. She has to mold these, and she gets to bake these and glaze these. She's made a whole video tutorial showing you how she makes these little things and how to glaze them and put them in the oven and mold them. If you want to check it out, I'll link it below in the description box. It's been a great hobby for the kids. They absolutely love working with polymer clay. We also work with all the different types of clay. We work with air dry clay and all types of other clays. But today she was working with polymer clay, and she was making a little bunny that she was working on. Another elective that we're doing this afternoon is working with drawing, and they have a little notebook where they keep all of their drawings. What I do is I get a tutorial on YouTube, a free tutorial of something that they're interested in drawing, and then they go ahead and they sketch it. They follow the tutorial. Each child is drawing at their own level. I don't expect them to be able to do the drawing exactly the same as the video. Sometimes they change it up and give it different details, but the point is that they're learning how to draw, and it's very simple. Just get a notebook where they can keep all of their drawings. I'll link below the one that we're using here. It's a great thick one where they can also do some watercolors and paint on it too, and it will not go through. Today they were working on sketching a little rabbit, which I thought was very cute actually. And every child did their own version of the rabbit, of course, because every child has their own skill. Jade is the oldest, so she does add a lot of detail to her drawings, and she really loves drawing. It's one of her favorite things that she loves to do. The other siblings also love drawing, but again, they are at different levels. They're younger, so their drawings are going to look a lot different than hers. At some point during the day, I will have a one-on-one time with each child to administer any tests that need to be given, to correct their work that they've done that day, and to just answer any questions they've had. I always tell them, if there's anything that you cannot do or that you have a problem with, just save it for when you have your one-on-one time with me, and we'll go over it together. And that's what we do. So during this one-on-one time is focus time with mom, doing things that they cannot do on their own. By 12 o'clock, the kids go ahead and have their lunch, and then they're out to play, because this is what kids love to do, right? They love to play. And my kids spend hours and hours playing outside. After 12 o'clock, they're done with all of their work, and they got to go out to play. And right now, as you can see, where we're living, there's a lot of snow, so they're loving to being outside right now. They usually go get the neighbors to go play, and they love sledding down the hill, snowboarding. And it's just a great time for the kids. Wherever it is that you're living, whatever it is that your children can do outside, have your kids go outside. This is priceless. They're going to be building memories that are going to be with them their whole entire life. Children are children for such a very short time that you want them to enjoy their childhood. This is why we homeschool. One of the greatest reasons why we homeschool. We want our children to go ahead and do the fun things that kids are supposed to do. Play outside, create from imagination, have fun. I don't give them a bunch of toys to play with. They're just outside playing in nature. They just create with whatever it is that they have. And they have so much fun in the outdoors. When the children come back from playing outside, then they have their independent reading time. And this is the time where the children are going to be reading either to me or to themselves quietly. And I have them read a fiction chapter book, a nonfiction book, a character book, and a Spanish book. So they sit quietly and they read their books for about 30 minutes to an hour. I just leave that up to them for as long as they want to read it. The books that my 9-year-old is reading right now is Jean Marie and the Golden Bird. Then we have her Spanish book is Henry y Mudge, El primer libro de sus aventuras. Then we have the character development book, Making Brothers and Sisters Best Friends, How to Fight the Good Fight at Home. And this is a book written by siblings and how to help children with sibling rivalry. The last one is a really cool book that we got from our friends, and it's called Unlikely Friendships. And it's book about animal stories. This is the nonfiction reader that I have her reading. This is her second time reading this book because she loves it. So I just try to find things that kids love and that they're interested in. So that is my 9-year-old's morning. We hope that you enjoyed the video. As you can see, the child wakes up early and gets the bulk of her work done in the morning. In the morning, I think, is when people work the best. And she puts in her hard work in the morning, and then she gets to do her hobbies and she gets to go out to play. Everything is done this way. She doesn't get to go out to play or to do her hobbies or the fun things until she's done with school. She's encouraged me to create this schedule more so. She decided to do this on her own one day. I've always encouraged my children to be independent, but she started getting up early and wanted to be done with her work early in the morning so that she can get to the things that she loves. And I try to encourage independence in my children. It's very important to get children to be in charge of their own education. If you have a child that's 9 and above, they can do this. You can start simple by letting them be in charge of certain subjects, and then if they have any questions, they can always come to you. We are always there for my 9-year-old. If she has any questions or if she needs help with anything, we're always there to help her. I've made a video on the curriculums that we use and the ones that I think are great for independent work, and I'll link that video below in the description box. I also link below the tutorial that Jade put together for polymer clay in case any of your children want to know how to work with polymer clay. We hope you enjoy the video. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, more day in the life videos. I can record all of my other kids or maybe a mom routine in the morning. Let me know what you guys want to see. Go over to my community tab. Let me know what you guys think. Until the next time. Bye-bye.